I
Well,
know
let's
I
build
can
Texas, an
treat
Elliott team Bauer
you
Stadium home to the
better.
Bearcats of Sam Houston State, who have built a rich winning legacy and one that they hope follows them to the upper reaches of college football. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Sam Houston Bearcats offense takes the field for the first time
That's
today.
actually pretty good.
And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Fires the pass, intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a big return after the INT
Yes,
sets up
sir.
the offense for this possession.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Offense getting set for first down. He's going to pass. And he's lucky to get that one back.
Touchdown.
The quarterback knows better than to try that too often. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give from the gun. Just ran over it. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked.
Fires into traffic, intercepted.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed, with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling because this is a guy that can break.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. First down here from the offense.
One more interception. He's out.
They'll give it to the back. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Bearcats looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. To the air on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
His
Guys,
first half is
this
over.
Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Leaves it with the back. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. The give to the tailback. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
We're going.
We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
You got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your roots, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
And it was a
Coming to the line of
sophomore.
scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Still from the pocket, fires over the middle. He's got him wide open. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, this guy's going to make catches all over the field. That time, he lined up all the way to the left side, and he was able to cross the entire field to make a catch on the right side. Defense lost track of him, and it ended up being a big play.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Trying play action. Using his feet to buy time. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team. And the Bearcats are rolling down the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. And the pass is in.
Defense.
Jarred loose by the hit.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
A little screen to the running back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the
That'll
football.
be.
Give these guys
Hopefully,
some touches
that
to
will
kickstart
help
this
us.
offense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Touch pass on the run. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
That's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on 3rd down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game calling plays.
Grabs it in the middle. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's
Let's
because the
take a
tight ends
breather.
have so much versatility. You know, they can block and
That
stay
is an
in
interesting
formation, or they
first
can
corner.
release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's
I
patient
got the
most of
ball
the
side.
time, that drag route's going to come open.
Oh, that's bullcrap, ref.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Off the play fake. Buys a little time. He'll pull it down. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Coming after it. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. They've decided to try to go. They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. And they get it done. And there's the tackle, but the fake field goal works well enough to pick up a first down.
Hell yeah.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offense.
It's a fake, and the holder showing off that arm. And it's complete off the fake. He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7.
Now we can go back to normal.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
He's knocked down
Good
in the backfield.
defense.
He'll lose a couple.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Fires to the wideout. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
He's doing this again.
Room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Give to the running back. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score.
Oh, I
they don't
press
need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Quickly complete. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. You don't really want to lose track of anybody, but I would say, David, especially not him.
Yeah, when you know he's really good, that's a good to say. Hey, sometimes you double. Well, and sometimes you run the old zero coverage, like nobody covers him at all. That's what they did right there. That's not good sound defense.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll try to pop the draw. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to run for it. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Bearcats look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. After the run, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the senior
He was wide open.
have that one back. Just a little too much on the pass. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's going up top. And
what the?
Inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, in this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break.
Fuck it.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds a man on the left. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the lone running back.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. When they put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get into the midst of those big boys.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. First down for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Using his legs to buy some time. At midfield, he's got room. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. He wants to throw. Grab over the middle. It's Pugh. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Throws to the tight end. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
What a fantastic play. And that right there is why he is the best DB right now in college football. He's got all the tools you look for. He's got speed. He's got flexible hips. He can change direction. He's got ball skills. He is the favorite to win the top DB award in college football this season because of what you just saw in that play.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Now from inside the red zone. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
When you get in the red area, as a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp. You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting it in tight windows is tough to do, and he failed on that play right there.
Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball in the middle. I love it when you attack the whole field. And the middle of the field and being able to throw it over the linebackers and between safeties is a big skill. But show that defense. You will attack.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And after the interception return, he gets it down to the 32-yard line.
Turnover margin always goes such a long way in deciding who wins the football game. Interception number 3, that is no bueno. Got to take care of the football. You can't keep putting your defense in a bad position, putting them on the field time and time again.
And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Bearcats will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Coleman.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Hands it off. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the back. Tackled after picking up the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
So you get stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys?
Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the
Was that incomplete or was that a catch?
Now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
Incomplete.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job. Great catch.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Bearcats will send out the punt unit. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the ground, he's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
I don't know how
He
you
was
found
straining
that.
for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
As a defense, you don't want to give up big plays. You did there, but the good thing is you kept him out of the end zone. Now you got a chance to make a goal line stand, get some momentum back, get the ball back.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time racing requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet. But I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I tell you what, I don't know if I'm going to try him much more. Goodness gracious, you can tell he's ready for what he's seeing. 2nd interception. I would not throw near that guy anymore. You want to try the other side of the field.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. Handoff to the lone back. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
He's got it. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And the stomping has commenced. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And he added the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work.
It's over.
They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
And they'll slot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Right back to the well. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On second down. Got it in the middle, it's Cox. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Connection to the right. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. The Bearcats are flying down the field. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man in the middle. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He smashes his way through again. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Finally,
it's over, yeah.
This offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Running with power.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Couldn't make the catch in bounds. It's incomplete. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Bearcats trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. He goes airborne, and he's in there, and the two-point try is good. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be...
They are trying to come back,
New set of downs after that completion.
and it's making me...
He's looking to throw it. Quick strike complete.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Caught in the backfield. It's Pugh. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Bearcats will hustle to the line. He'll just keep slinging it. Lets it fly deep downfield. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Man, what a great break
Hell
of
yeah.
football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
He now has 110 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to throw for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Working that left side now. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Looking to pass on 2nd down. He's got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Cox. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Going up top on 1st down. He's got his man. Makes the grab. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got it behind the line. It's Cox. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there.